Okay, we'll just wait 1 minute before we start. To be exact in the right time, 11:30. Okay. While if you want to bully on me, please leave the chat. It's okay. Take care of your life. Bye bye. Don't make it too serious. وانت بخير. Okay, second. I think it's not working here. It's okay. Just wait for a couple people to come. Okay, now I think we can start. Today, Assalamu alaikum. First of all, happy to see you here in Saudi Arabia. The time zone is 11:30 a.m. in the morning in Saudi Arabia because I choose this time because I don't want people to noising or cutting the chat by unnecessary phone calls. So that's why I made this live chat. Today we're gonna talk, inshallah, about the vagus nerve system. Vagus nerve system is one of the most, or you can say, it's the most important systems, or the nerve system in our body, because it's connected starting from the brain to our digesting system. Many times when we had a problem in the colon, even when we eat healthy food or when we eat a meal and then we want to sleep, because it's mostly affected from the vagus nerve system. Yani when you see people around us like annoying us, making like if you're living in a busy city with too much noise, never sleep, not good environment for noises, mostly you'll be able under stress, so you'll not be able to sleep well. There are things you can follow it to reduce the pain of the nervous system, including there are three types of fiber, which we usually most common is the fiber which is take the water, like fava beans, chickpeas, all these kind of beans help to make our digestive system hydrated. The other part, which is under the leaves, it's cannot take water, but it's important to protect the colon from the colon cancer because it make our digesting moving. A third one, which I didn't know about it, to be honest with you, from the beginning, or from a long time ago, is called Pugi fiber. Pugi fiber is really important. Why? Because the pocky fiber make out, يعني how can I say? I know it's the name is weird, but still important to reduce the pain of the vagus nerve system and make us feel much better. يعني one of the most important common food which under the pocky fiber is called ملوخية. ملوخية is very famous in Egypt and many Arab countries. And if you calculate 100 gram of ملوخية, it's like 35 calorie because the fiber cannot be contained as a calorie from this one. This is the first thing from the type of fiber which we eat it. Also, the food habits when we eat any food, whatever breaking, fasting, any type of this kind of these habits or the type of the food. Let me give an example. When we break fasting, we need to eat something to prepare our body so we can eat healthy. One of the things which we can eat it like soup, hot soup when we eat it. The hot soup, even which is contain collagen and the collagen is heavy, it prepares the body because when you eat hot soup and you put it in your body, it gives a signal that you are in a safe side. Don't worry, everything is fine for your body. Relax, and then you will be able to eat more. So if you want bulking, it's better to eat soup before any meal. So you prepare your body to eat more, so you can able to be bulk. Also, when we have less magnesium, less potassium, our body mostly will not be relaxed or able to eat food. Okay, not be able to eat more. So I think it's better to close the chat here. Oh, to hide the chat better. Chat filter. Okay. Non hide all chat messages. Okay, it'll be better now. It's better now to hide, so I can focus because some people are bullying on me here in the chat. So it's better to hide the chat. So anyway, what we was talking about. The magnesium and potassium usually when it's too low in our body will not be able to digest well, will not be able to feel comfortable. So it's important to take it from the main resources. One of the main resources is date fruit, which we call it kurma in Malaysia. Also molokhia, banana. There's so many food resources which is contain these two ingredients, and also coconut water. All these ingredients is important to reduce the stress and make us much better feeling. So this is the main thing. The magnesium and potassium is important to reduce the pain of the vagus nervous system, so we'll be able to eat. When the vagus system is under stress, will not be able to eat well, will not be able to focus, will not be able even to sleep well. So when the time for the vagus nervous system to recover takes like from could say from 4 to 6 weeks for the recovery. Could be less, could be more. It depends on how much the damage. Yani even the vagus nervous system, which when it's under stress, you'll be able to walk through the food from your mouth, and sometimes it could be mixed with blood. That's why it's really important to understand the food habits more important than the food itself. You can eat a lot of options food, but the food habits is more important. And even if you eat healthy food, but by the wrong method, wrong way, you'll not be able to focus, will not be able to eat right, will not be able to do anything, even if your daily habit routines like working, exercising, when you don't know about these methods, and not be able to do the activities regularly, and mostly change your habits to something maybe worse, and it could hurt your mentality health. Some people they could say you're still under stress. It's normal because let me be honest with you, I'm still working in off season. Try to relax. That's why I try to switch my temporary my content to be mostly with family habits, going with my family. Why? Because the family, when you go with your family, with your kids, when you go hang out with positive people, make you able to reduce the pain, the stress, and also be able to active, you feel much better. And that's why I made a temporary switch for my content for something much better. Now, Alhamdulillah, I saw a lot of people activate with content I posted in the YouTube. It's about holo dance in the cinema, or it's like if it's for the movies, Lilo and Stitch. But to be honest with you, it's still viral until now. So the data was talking about every 1 hour from 700, 800 views. That's amazing. That's enough. And I think mostly from United States because it's matching with the movie. So I believe it will be a good start for the channel to get viral more worldwide, not only in the United States. Now let's back to the main topic. I was trying to think about to change some of my daily habits or for my job task because let me honest with you, people who still delivering food or working for delivering food, I found there's so many problems they face it in their daily life. Like, let me give you an example. The when you drive in a motorcycle for a long time, you mostly will be under stress. So one of the tricks which you can do to reduce the pain, especially if you work in a good application, you will have too many orders anytime. You don't need to push yourself to put like a timer announcement, stop delivering now, take a rest, eat food, do something. Because most people who work in worldwide in delivering food or delivering people like in Grab, in Uber, in Gojek or whatever, they don't put a limitation when they should stop. This is one of the main problems yani, for most people worldwide. Maybe if we talk about Canada or maybe United States, maybe it could be different. Why? Because in Canada, people working to at least to arrange the renting of the apartment. But I think even that, I don't think so that you don't get collect enough money. I don't think so. But maybe because pushing too much for yourself make you able not to focus, and mostly you will not be able to work well. So you'll feel unhumanity in yourself while maybe you're working less hours. Maybe you could work less hours and you make more money, and you give your personal space, your own personal space. But anyway, worldwide and whatever in Southeast Asia, in Asia, if you work in food delivery or delivering people, you can get good amounts and can spend less time for working. And this is another point which is trying to say about it. When you have a free time, like to do something for yourself, try to invest this time for things you wish to do it in your life, like your dream job, like your own business. Because most people, when I face them in Dubai, they have business there, but when they don't have daily tasks, they deliver food or delivering people. That's what they do every day almost, because they don't want to break the main capital. That's why they can survive in Dubai while it's too expensive. And could have like sharing apartments. Sharing apartments, people could think it's like a small tiny room, but it's not like that. It's in a good destination and good places, and they can have wonderful lifestyle. That's in Dubai. And this, from my experience, I paid like 1,500 dirham per month for apartment, sharing apartment, but it's in Jumeirah Beach residence. That's why you could see me that I'm in good location, and you can see around me Lamborghini cars. That's crazy, but this is a reality of Dubai. You can have a sharing apartment, and you don't spend that much. and you can do your own business there. Okay, now let's back to the main topic about the vagus nervous system. Uh, yes, Alhamdulillah, I got the chat here. From my because it'll be honest with you, even still now use ChatGPT to put the notes like that. So, from the main thing which I was talking about the vagus nervous system is about stress, unnecessary stress. Like, for example, you could see negative people around you. This is possible. So the most thing is don't give them attention. Like what I did, I put I turn off the chat because people try to bully also. So I turn off the chat. That's why this is one of the good thing. Why? Because I need to focus in the chat to give the good knowledge. Okay, if I want to eat the sandwiches within I have this problem, which is most recommended. For myself, I don't recommend the white bread. I can recommend like the brown bread, oatmeal bread, if you want to eat like sandwiches, or tortilla bread. That's my recommendation if you have this problem. But if you have another problem, the GOT bacteria, because most people who have vagus nerve system, they have diarrhea. So what do I recommend within this problem for the diarrhea? Try to stop the processed food and try to replace it with white rice, with even brown rice, no problem. But we need to rebuild the prebiotic bacteria. I could use kimchi. Uh, and one of my tricks, which I use it for myself, I eat like a yogurt with raw honey. Raw honey is prebiotic, and the yogurt, especially the Greek yogurt, probiotic. And I mix it with some fruits to give a good taste for myself. And after I eat it, I feel comfortable. Now my digestive system. Some people they could not be comfortable for this option, so they need to search for other options. Like could find some good fibers, like let's say for example, like I said, molokhia is good fiber. Recommended to use it if you want to reduce the pain. That's why they say in Egypt, the Egyptian people as iron, or you can say iron stomach, because the daily food habits. And to be honest with you, malokhia, one of the things people use it long time ago as a treatment for a lot of diseases. And this is one of the main things. There are other things from the daily habits you could use it. Let's say an example from the daily habits, food daily habits. You could go hang out with your family, especially if your kids want to go outside, if they can enjoy with you as a father. It's recommended to go outside. Yoga classes also recommended. If you're still single, you don't have kids, you don't have that. There are great applications you can use it, like Meetup, these apps to discover new people to hang out with them. This is my recommendation. Try to always do positive activities with positive people. You could do positive activities with bad people or negative people, so it's not recommended. Like in the social media, you could go for the social media, you stay with good environment, or you could stay with bad environment. And a lot of people, bad people, they go to the good environment to make annoying, like a bullying. So you should know how to handle with them. And this is what we do every day almost. Yeah, and you could find difficulties because we are human beings, we're still learning. But by the time we can learn. This is the main topic which we need to focus about it. When you go to the gym exercising, try to switch off your phone. Don't open any phone calls. Your work, try to delete outside. Put your phone in the locker or put it in air mode. Just try to, if you want to listen to music, podcast, and of course motivational music, not sad music. I remember that I saw this new song in YouTube. It's called Larry. It's really bad. I don't recommend it because too much negative. It's not like when you sing about divorcing in a wedding, it's a totally bad idea. It's not a good idea, and that's why I'm trying to tell the people things which make stress for the positive time. Close it, remove it. When the stress time come, like work, like that, okay, no problem. Try back again, but try to reduce the stress. Even in the army, when people go to fight, they need to know how to manage stress, or they will be weak, they will not be able to fight. Even that. Like an example, if you see the people in army, when they, after they take a rest or whatever, they make some activities like music activities, like dancing, like sport in many army worldwide. So that's why you could feel that you can see them thinking in a positive side. If you check the campus, it's nice, it's wonderful. There are a lot of things they need, they can do it, especially the Navy. The Navy, you must put all the facilities requirement for daily good life, so they can still active, especially when you stay in the sea for a long time, for months, couple months. You need a lot of activities to do it. You cannot remove it, except if you gonna back after 1 week to your family, or 2 weeks or 1 month, but still need within that 1 month to have a free cheat meal, to have good activities. That's in Navy. That's why it show you it's important to take care of your mentality health. Even the Navy, even the Army, whatever, all these things, you have to take care about it. If the Navy or Army need to take care of their mentality, how about you? It's important to take care of yourself. That's why the vagus nervous system, we have to, to understood the daily good habits, so we can be happy, enjoy with our activities. To be honest with you, there are things I miss it from long time ago. Like when you watch a movie in Netflix or on TV, and you turn off the lights and you eat popcorn. This thing, when I tried yesterday to have it as an activity with my family, I feel much better. Let's be honest with you. I feel relaxed, can focus. That's why I try to put in my schedule the movie night every day, because you still need to reduce the stress. Also, dancing is good. Yesterday, I tried to make an activity for myself. It's called Zappin Ya Salam. Zappin Ya Salam is a traditional dance for Johor. And I posted, I posted today for my this activity, which I did it yesterday, to show you. And when I did dancing for almost like 30 minutes, I feel like a sauna bath in my hip. So I feel this stress, which is the area vagus nervous system connected. Most of my problems for the vagus nervous system in this area, in the hip area. And that's why I feel much better after dancing. Because when you try to dance, you try to make switching between the mind and the movement. I know we could dance any type of move, but try to stuck in a specific type of move. Why? Because you need to put all your mind with your movement body, so you can have better control for yourself. Like when we have unnecessary movement, like shaking hands, like these things, how we control it? By dancing. Any type of dancing, zumba, you could have Brazilian dance, zouk dance, all these things teach you control yourself. And if you are dancing with a partner, like male and female, especially with your wife, you could have better relationship, better emotions in line. If you have family problems, try to give a time with your wife and try to do some moving dance, or to learn a dance together. Even when it's a group, if she's not feeling well with yours, with you only, be in a group, it's okay, no problem. But why is still important to dance? Because you need to break the bad emotions, so you can have less stress, better lifestyle, you can enjoy with her even at night. So that's why this is one of my best advices to reduce the vagus nervous system. Now I'm gonna inshallah open now the chat to receive all your questions. One second. Sorry, I hide the chat because okay, live chat's on. Okay, now it's on. Let me check now the chat. Chat is hiding. Falah is here. Thank you. Let me introduce you. This is my friend Falah. He's one of the people who pushed me to be a positive person and to continue working for myself until I lost my all weight, alhamdulillah. So special thank for my friend Falah. I'm trying to open the chat, but I cannot still. Hide user on this chat. Okay. Unhide. Let me try to find a solution how to open this chat. Community. Anyone? Message delay. Okay, set up. No. This one. I still don't know how to open. Live chat summary. Anyone? Okay, yes. Live. Yeah, anyone can put the chat. Now, let's be honest with you, I still don't know. View deleted messages deleted by Captain Garuda. Okay, no. Pin messages. No. So, let's be honest with you. I still don't know how to open this chat. But I still can see some users. Anyone? Blocked words? No. Community? Okay. Now I think it's working. No, it's still not working. Anyway, I'm sorry for this technical problem happened, but it's okay anyway. Clear highlights, hide live video? No. I don't know, let's be honest with you, I still don't know how to open this chat. Trying to open it, but it's okay, خلاص. If I couldn't open it, I'll just keep going for the video, and later I will answer for each person question in the chat. This is my promises. But for the real questions, just please put if you have any question right now, put it in the chat, and my promises, I will answer it immediately as a reply. Okay? This is my promise for almost everyone, or for everyone. Okay, now let's continue. There is a recipe, I did it before 2 days ago. I would like to share it with you. But just give me 1 minute, I will show you. Okay, back again, sorry. I think everybody loves something sweet, able to open his ability for bulking or for eating more, especially if you want to eat healthy food. This is one of the things which I did it at home. It's a date fruit. I boil it in hot water, as you can see. I boil it in hot water, and after I boil it, I remove from inside and clean it and put it in a processor with melted chocolate. And I put it in this box in the fridge for maybe like 3 hours, 4 hours to be ready as a mousse chocolate, date mousse chocolate. This one, the things which I eat it almost like from almost every day from 3 days ago. I feel much better, able to eat more, active, especially on workout. Even when I eat a full meal, I don't feel like depressed, or not depressed, like you can say lazy, not to go to, able to go to the gym. That's why I feel much better after eating this crazy thing. It's easy. I'll put the recipe in the as in the chat later is a pen. You just cook the date fruit in hot water. After it's cooked, remove the unnecessary things like the seed from inside, and put it in the process of the date fruit with some melted chocolate. Put it in a box in the fridge, and done. A good starting to start your daily or your day. Because even to be honest with you, kurma or the date fruits, one of the recommendation from Prophet Muhammad or Nabi Muhammad, peace be upon him, because it contains magnesium and potassium. Even if you eat a little, it doesn't make that much sugar spike because it doesn't contain too much sugar. Not like when you eat some pancakes or like that, it's contain a lot of sugar. Let's be honest with you, when our grandpas used to eat sandwiches in the bread. Why? Because they want to balance the insulin level. Because at that time, people used to have sensitive from the insulin. That's why when they eat a sandwich, they rebalance it so they can be able to eat a full meal later after they make some workout like that. That's why they could eat a sandwich in the breakfast, and after that they make some workout or any activities, and then they eat a full meal. Contain protein, contain something, good amount of protein and some fats and some carbohydrates. And also, if you eat complex carbohydrate like rice, like quinoa, like these things, will be fine, will be amazing. Oatmeal also. When you have a problem for the GOT bacteria or the gut bacteria, it's better to reduce the processed sugar. And why? Because the bad bacteria live on the processed sugar. That's why when we eat calorie deficit and we also eat sugar, not a good nutrition food, not enough protein like that, we waste our health for nothing. And we never lose weight. Even when calorie deficit is not recommended for losing weight, let's be honest with you. You have to eat better nutrition and try to reduce carbohydrates. That's it. Just to reduce, but not to cut it. Better to eat complex carbohydrate, and time to time you need to eat also simple carbohydrates, especially after you finish cardio workout and use all your glycogen resource, as we used to say before. But I review it again. Why? Because it's still important to know this information for our body, for our health condition. Anyway, when we have diarrhea, it's because the bad bacteria is common or is the most. Let's say when we go to the toilet and you smell bad smell from yourself because this smell is the bad bacteria. You could have bacteria, the diarrhea, but you don't have a bad smell because the most now is the GOT bacteria or the good bacteria. That's why it's important to take care about our digesting system, because all our mentality, body, heart rate, heart health, breathing, connecting for our this thing which we don't take care about it anymore. That's why we have to take care of ourselves, our health. It's really important, guys. Seriously. If you choose between like this and between this, these days I recommend you this thing. And let's be honest with you, I still love the biscuit, even my kids, but there is a time for everything. There is a time for the popcorn in the cinema when you watch a movie, because the popcorn make you able to focus. It has vitamins for focusing, so you can able to focus in the movie when you eat the popcorn. And there's a time for the biscuit. There is a time for the yogurt. There's a time for the healthy food. There's a time for everything. Not all our life healthy food, not all our life processed food. Time for everything. As I said, time for exercising, time for your family, time for your work. Try to manage your time. I know these could be hard these days, but let's be honest with you. It is possible if you have a paper sheet. Now these days, I stopped doing like in the old way, in the normal way in the computer or in the tablet and the telephone to put the notes. Now I back again to use the papers. In the papers, I make like a schedule. In the schedule, I put a daily task for each type of task, like for your with your God, with your family, with your health, with your work, and try to put maximum 2 tasks. Don't put more because these days it could be hard if you put 2 tasks for each type of task, like 5, 6 tasks, and then you want to do it all of them. Of course, you never do anything. I know we want to achieve a lot of things in our life, but try to make it in a weekly schedule. This week I want to make these tasks. Next week I want to make the different task. The week after I want to make something else. I know you could want to be calisthenic, you want to be a bodybuilder, want to be blah blah blah. This is possible, but try to make it in a weekly task, not complex tasks. You could make you confused. Even for myself, I still want to learn Penchaxilat, but why I couldn't achieve that in a quick time, but now it's much bit easier and faster because I didn't put the task in a weekly form in a paper. But now I switch that in a weekly task. Like this next week, inshallah, I'm gonna start learning Penchaxilat in a weekly task. And after I finish it, then I'm gonna switch to bodybuilding because right now I need to, for my mentality, it's important for recover for vagus nervous system. If I see good recovery for the weekly task for that week, then I can do some light workout exercise because still need muscle gain, still need bulking. I don't want to have too much fat, and also it's allowed to make something a cutting season between the bulking time. Like for 1 week to 2 weeks. Why? Because you just need to control the calorie deficit to control your fat percentage to be in the perfect form. Tell you something. To have a calorie deficit for 1 week, 2 weeks, it's okay. But for the long time, like 3 months as a maximum, it could be okay, but still risky, especially for natural. More than 3 months is still it's risky. I mean, let's be honest with you. As a natural bodybuilder, we make just 3 months calorie deficit for the cutting season. Why? Because we just want to show the people our perfect form. But for daily lifestyle, calorie deficit is just like maximum 1 to 2 weeks from my recommendation. If your health condition is okay, if you want to lose weight, you can lose weight, but it's better instead of cutting the calorie, use complex calorie or complex carbohydrates. Sorry. Instead of cutting carbohydrates, use complex carbohydrate like rice, quinoa. These things it's recommended. Even oatmeal is good, but the most accessible thing in my life, daily life, is the rice in general. Yani. It's easy. It doesn't make sugar spike. You can eat it any place. Don't need to be a specific place, so no problem for that. Anyway, this is for today. Now we will have 3 more minutes. I'll just give some tips for your daily life. Only for let's say like one day for the daily for 1 week. Why? Because I don't want to make a complex lecture, so I'll make it simple. When you wake up in the morning, you could want to make like that. Do it. It's okay. That's stretching. Even if you make like that, it's okay. This is kind of stretching. Light stretching recommended, even with your fingers like that, because that will move the white and the red cells to make you active. Step number 1 when you wake up. Step number 2, when you don't feel that you want to eat, try to eat like these crazy ideas, these things, to open your ability. If you don't have this this thing in your country, I could recommend for you have hot chocolates. Try to eat it with, drink it with low-fat milk, or almond milk, or soybean milk. It's okay, no problem. If you don't have problem with soybean, when you drink it as a hot chocolate, you will feel comfortable in your digesting, and then you'll able later to eat. This is my recommendation, because the and try to make the hot chocolate by like, let's say with dark chocolate. Why? Because dark chocolate contain more magnesium, more potassium. Magnesium and potassium is really important in the breakfast if you want to gain more weight and have a better form, like this one. I know that's crazy, but I did it, alhamdulillah. That's why I recommend for you. You want to make bulking, you want to have better, even for cutting season, or even if you want to lose weight, magnesium, potassium, really important for breakfast, really important. If you're able to do workout or your daily workout routine in the gym without breakfast, it's okay, do it, no problem. And then eat your post-workout. But if you still, but from my recommendation, based on science, based on studies like that, better to have pre-workout, and if you couldn't eat, start something light to open your ability for eating. Like hot chocolate is a good idea. Better than coffee. Coffee, I don't recommend it because coffee is a dehydration. If you want like go to pee more, especially for the peak week, recommended to drink coffee. But within the daily life, I don't recommend, to be honest with you, coffee. Even now, I don't drink coffee, except for the last time of the peak week. Yani even my cutting season, I don't drink that much coffee, or even at all. I don't drink coffee. Maybe hot chocolate, much better, because hot chocolate I drink it with cow milk. Cow milk for me much better, contain whey and casein, so I feel comfortable better. This is for the before you work out. After you finish your workout, you need to eat a huge portion of protein and carbohydrate. And to make your ability for eating also, as I say, try to eat simple carbohydrate like a roti or bread, something light. If you want to have coconut water, it's much better because it's easy to process it, make your ability for eating higher. But if you can eat directly, if you feel starving, need to eat it immediately, it's okay. But the problem, you could have ability to in the toilet through the food from your mouth. So I don't recommend this idea. It's better to start something simple, coconut water like that, and then you can start with the main course, the protein, carbohydrate, rice like that. This is my recommendation from my experience about food. After that, if you have to go to work, after you finish workout in the early morning, go to work. After you finish your work, try to go to your family immediately home. Try to do with them activities. Why? Because to reduce the anxiety, do anything could be nice. Try to eat with them. It's okay even once a week if you are trying to reduce weight, to eat something cake with them, in a birthday, in a holiday like that. It's okay, but try to understand your food. Try to think, is this too much, could affect me or not? If everything is fine, like cake like that, go ahead, no problem, it's okay, from my recommendation. That's everything. But the last thing for sleeping, remember, stop watching mobile. If you want to watch TV, no problem. Try to watch TV like in a movie, in no light in the room, without light. Enjoy eating some popcorn. If popcorn is too salty, maybe it's a bad idea because you need to have a good quality sleep. So try to replace within that time. And if before sleeping immediately, try not to eat popcorn. Try to eat something else like yogurt, something nice, something sweet. Try to mix it with fruits because these things will help you to sleep better. If your main goal is to sleep. If the main goal for sleep immediately, then it's okay. If that time between the movie and time to sleep like 4-6 hours, it's okay to have popcorn, no problem. The most important is the timing for every meal. Try to put like announcement in your mobile, like sleeping at 10 p.m. Wake up 6 or 7 a.m. It depends on how many hours of sleep you need. And remember, try to put air modes when you want to sleep. Why? Because people not around you. Now there's alhamdulillah in the new devices for the smartphone. You can put like announcements like at 10 p.m. usually the phone to go to sleep mode, so no one unknown you, no messages, nothing. Because imagine when too much text messages announcements, hear it, make you stress, especially these days, not like before. Yani people when you have chats, numbers different from different countries worldwide, you could hear the announcement every day, never stop. Especially some groups worldwide, that's recommend to turn off when you wake up. Check your messages. This is really important to stop the announcements of the messages so you can have a good sleep. That's it. If you're not able to watch a movie, you want other options. You could listen podcasts, because when you listen to podcasts, especially learning languages, now we could see Malay, learning English while you sleep, learning Indonesian while you sleep, Malay while you sleep. These things, when you listen it and you try to focus with the words, focusing even if you didn't learn that much, but focusing with the information will use the energy of your mind in your mind, and then you will able to sleep, have a better sleep. So you see, the mind, the heart, breathing, the environment also. If you take a shower, hot shower before you sleep, you'll be able to have a good quality sleep, because when you finish the hot shower, you feel cold. Especially in the countries when you don't have strong AC or don't have AC, you need to be cold in your body. It's recommended to have a hot shower. If you still not enough, especially in when there's no AC at all, you could have ice pack, or you could have a regular pack, but you put like an ice with cold water, so you can have a good sleep. Still not enough, you could use a towel, cover it with your body with cold water, so you can have a cold temperature within the hot weather, especially when there's no AC at all. Could have a cold temperature for your body, so you can have a quick sleeping without no worries, especially if in a hot temperature or in desert or whatever, especially when you don't have AC. That's all for today. This is the daily routine. If you follow it, mostly within 1 to 2 months, maximum 3 months, you will see differences, and you could see differences from the first 2 weeks. Less stress, better mood, better activity, better daily lifestyle. That's it for today. Thank you so much. Please, if you have any question, put it in the chat, in the live chat or whatever type of chat, so I can answer it directly later as a reply. Thank you so much. But remember, question related for the topic, please. Please. I respect you, okay? Please respect me. We do really good, hard job for you because we care about you. So please don't destroy it for others. Terima kasih. C'est moi. Sampai jumpa. Goodbye. Have a wonderful day.